Nathan, my feels like this morning was 30. Well, right now my phone says it feels like 31.
My
Nathan,
phone says... Wait, what?
In less than a week,
Look at my feels
we
like.
went from... What?
My phone says it feels like 20.
Wow.
The actual temperature, 39, feels like 20. Can you believe
Went from short sleeves to now I'm wearing a coat. In less than a week.
Running the air conditioner and wearing short sleeves.
Well, that's not true. I was wearing short sleeves at home. But yeah, running the air conditioner. The other day I thought, this is great. My air conditioner hasn't come on.
I thought that was wrong.
Hasn't kicked on.
My ambient weather machine says winds are out of the south, but Rusty says they're out of the north. Isn't it weird?
My phone shows the winds are out of the northwest.
Yeah.
See,
I don't know.
We're at that time of year now. We went through this negotiation last night. It's pretty cool in my house, which is fine with me. And so I started asking everybody, do we need the heat? Do we need the heat? And the consensus was, no, don't turn it on. So I said, okay, we'll just bundle up.
Costly natural gas? I don't think so. Boy, this is so seasonal.
We pulled up the floorboards and built a fire in the living room floor.
Are they growing more trees for wood? Are they? You know, it takes a while to grow trees. The selection, Landry,
Fabulous.
You've got such a wide array, such a selection of pick-em-up trucks at BD Ford. They stocked it up. I mean, they are holiday ready. They are running and gunning.
As long as you're not arraying something against it.
That's right. Trucktober, finna be November, which is time to get ready for Black Friday and then Christmas. And before you know it, it'll be New Year's. And then of course, Landry, it'll be bowl season. And then it'll be Valentine's Day and then spring break. Are you ready for spring break?
Graduation and summer. 4th of July. Better get your fireworks.
Graduation.
Your graduation.
Do you think any high school kid has ever gotten a bunch of fireworks for graduation?
Nathan, we were just mowing our lawns and sweating our brains
off.
The
grass is still green.
And now we're talking about we're wearing coats with 30-degree wind chills, and it's less than 2 months to Christmas. We're under a month from Thanksgiving.
I can't keep up.
It's crazy. How did it happen?
On my walk yesterday, I was noting the freshly manicured lawns that are still green.
I have seen some trees with some leaves that have turned. And they're starting to look nice, but they're going to blow off
my
the
leaves.
Trees.
I've got a tree in my front yard, and the leaves are blowing off before they have a chance to turn.
And I told one of my kids that. I'm afraid the leaves are going to blow off the trees before they even turn nice. You know, red and orange and red and nice and red.
You mean beautiful?
Yes.
You mean seasonable?
Turn nice.
Seasonable, reasonable. BD Ford, Truck Island, Trucktober, selection, pickups!
I had something on my phone that I put on my phone. I saved it in my phone save spot for this show. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Did it have anything to do with this guy? Grandpa Christmas?
Talking about Grandpa Christmas?
Percy Dale?
Oh, wait a minute. That's what it was.
I talked to my man Jordan Kane, Landry. You know, we only hire people with the initials JC anymore. Jimmy Clark and Jordan Kane. Jordan does the back roads for us. He's a musician. He's a musical entrepreneur, a manager, a producer, and he produced, Landry. He produced this album, Hometown Christmas with Percy D. Walker. Okay?
Do you have any idea where it was recorded?
No, I don't.
Wouldn't it have been great if it was downstairs? This is a radio station. We have walls with carpets. We have microphones. JC could have brought in his ukulele and banjo.
Tomorrow morning, Percy Dale will be in this room at this time talking to us about this album and an event December the 4th. Okay? December the 4th, Percy D. Walker is going to be in concert singing these Christmas tunes. And it's free to attend. They're taking donations for the United Fund. Okay? By the way, you can get this album, Hometown Christmas with Percy D. Walker, and the songs include Oh Holy Night, Jingle Bell Rock, Winter Wonderland, Silver Bells, White Christmas, Silent Night, Frosty the Snowman, Hark the Herald Angels Sing, and Laughing Song. You can get this at BTB's, Brady's Place, downtown Elk City. You can get it on vinyl, Landry, vinyl. You can get it at Christmas in the Park, and you'll be able to get it at the concert, but the concert itself is December the 4th, Susan Powell Fine Arts Auditorium. Percy Walker in concert. Concert's free to attend. They'll be taking donations for the United Fund. And tomorrow morning, Percy will be in the room talking to us about the concert and this album, Hometown Christmas. Silver bells. And when he sings that song, Landry, if you don't think our sister won't be thinking about downtown Elk City with all 19 of her aunts and uncles in the late 70s or early 80s, I don't know when, but it's going to bring up memories, Landry. Just beware and be on the lookout for Memory Watch.
Nathan, remember when we were so excited when Deion Sanders took his cowboy hat to Boulder, Colorado?
It was bold.
Became the head coach of the Colorado Football Buffaloes. There was a lot of hype surrounding the hire.
Do you think they did a hype video?
He brought some good players. He brought some bling.
He brought his family. He brought his kids to play.
Yeah, and he brought the hype. Well, apparently, the Colorado football team not doing so well. They had a loss recently to, who was it? Was it Utah or Utah State? And it was so bad.
How bad was it?
The Buffaloes lost 53-7 last Saturday night. And Deion Sanders, head coach Deion Sanders said, and yesterday he said, I have not been home since. Deion Sanders has not been to his own home, according to him, since Saturday when his team was embarrassed 53-7.
Why has he not
been home
home
yet. I've been here every night since. I haven't been home yet. That's how much I care. That's how much I love it. I guess he's sleeping in his office.
I hope he has
hotel
I
room?
hope he has access to a shower and a change of clothes.
Or maybe he's sleeping in his car. I don't know. But I read some more of this story about him not going home. And I was surprised to learn that Deion Sanders was given a contract extension last March, a 5-year extension. Deion Sanders, whose team is currently in his time at Colorado, he has a losing record, 16-17. He has 16 wins and 17 losses, and last March he got a contract extension that will pay him more than $10 million a year. To have a losing record, you get $10 million a year. What in the world is he doing for the University of Colorado that they're willing to pay him $10 million a year when his team isn't winning?
Either the administration at Colorado is insane, or Deion is bringing in so much money.
Donors?
From either donors or...
I guess fans are showing up to the games, but still you have to have donors and NIL money for players and
somehow or other.
Donors.
Are hype and notoriety raising the stature of Colorado University so much? Are they bringing in so much in donations and sponsorships and deals for products?
Deion's on TV all the time with Nick Saban and Aflac and doing other
but
things.
But that's a Deion Sanders deal. That's not a Colorado
Well, yeah,
deal.
but it's raising the profile of the university.
I suppose.
Does Colorado share LSU's athletic director, the same guy who's paying Brian Kelly $54 million to leave and who's paying Jimbo Fisher, $76 million? Because he was the same athletic director at A&M when Jimbo Fisher got fired and they had to pay him over $70 million. Is the same athletic director, is he athletic director at LSU and Colorado? And he just wants to pay out lots of money?
13 minutes after 796.5 KECO. It's either 39 or 40 degrees here. Feels like colder because winds are out of the north at like 15. One of our listeners says, good morning, girls. You two better hold on to your skirts today. It's a little windy. 40 degrees, wind at 1,000 miles an hour, 3 miles northeast of Hammond. The winds are blowing 1,000 miles an hour, 3 miles northeast of Hammond. Text us at 225-9697. Landry and I have already discussed this, but I'll let our listeners in on this. Have you ever found yourself listening to two people argue, and 2 minutes into the argument, you say to yourself, wait a minute, they're agreeing with each other. Why are they arguing? I have that happen sometimes, but especially when you listen to a talk show where you have at least two people and sometimes three, and each has their own personality and their own viewpoint, and everybody wants to be right all the time. When you hear a talk show about sports, I was listening to such an argument yesterday, and people are arguing, but at first you think, boy, they're really going, they must really disagree. And the more you listen, you think, they don't disagree. They're saying the same thing. They agree. Why are they arguing? I did that yesterday. But that wasn't terribly unusual. I've done it here at work. I've listened to people I work with talking back and forth in a, I mean, not necessarily angry, but in a, elevated tone. And you realize they're saying the same thing. They agree with each other. What is the argument about here? But people do that because they talk past each other. And it is a fabulously interesting phenomenon to witness this. But a corollary to that is you hear one guy making a point, and then 30 seconds later, he's making the opposite point.
Are you going to name names?
No, I don't, no need.
Right, okay.
Listen, I was listening to the Sports Animal.
It was public.
Yeah, I was listening to Sports Animal yesterday afternoon. But, Landry, it's a bigger picture than just sports.
Sure.
It's a bigger issue with communication. And I hear this all the time. People talk past each other and miscommunicate for various reasons. They don't really understand what the other person is saying. I hear this when people agree and argue.
Speaking of that, I really need you to send me either a picture or the link to buy the whatever you use to shave. Because I'm not that happy with what I'm using. But I look at you, and that's a pretty close shave, and it's not a blade.
No.
And so I'm pretty happy with your shave. And so I think I need that for me. So can you make me aware of the product you use?
Mm-hmm. I think it's a Phillips.
I think I need that because I'm not getting that close. I mean, I just shaved this morning. Can you see?
Really?
No.
Oh, I was going to say.
That's ridiculous.
Well, if you trimmed.
But I mean, when I say shave, I mean whatever.
Oh, with a blade.
I mean, well, no.
Do you shave with a blade?
Not very often.
I bet you I have not.
Very often.
I have not used blade and cream on my face in probably a year and a half to 2 years.
And so but when I say shave, I use an electronic device, a battery-powered device. Well, yeah, battery-powered. Well, it charges.
Use Papaw's Norelco?
And it will cut this.
Yeah.
But not very close. But you get a closer cut. I don't know if would you even call it a shave?
No, it's a trim. I trim twice a week.
I need you to let me know exactly
Mm-hmm.
the very product you use.
Mm-hmm.
And is it in my price range?
Mm-hmm.
Is it within my budgetary constraints?
Landry, I believe a year or 2 or 3 ago, I bought one of those, not for myself, I bought one of those for the Dirty Santa gift on Christmas Eve. And you obviously didn't get it, which is too bad because it works really well.
Is it battery powered? Do you plug it in? Do you charge it?
You charge it. You plug it in.
That's what I
charge it.
Yeah, that's what I do to mine. I like yours a lot better than mine. Yours is cutting closer than mine, and I need that kind of trim.
But how often do you do it?
Well, I don't have a set. It's I don't know, once a week, once every 5 days.
And yet you can't get as close as because the longer they grow, the closer usually you can get your trim.
And it does not get.
I do it twice a week.
Well, I'm pretty impressed.
But yesterday was one of those days.
But still,
I did it yesterday.
Mine doesn't look that close. It's 5 seconds after I've just trimmed. And so I need to know what you're doing and how you're doing it. You still use butter to lather up your face before you shave?
Rusty says, I use an electric razor, and I think Philips Norelco are the best. I've used one for 20 years.
Wow.
I use... Is it an electric? Okay, mine is not technically an electric razor. Mine is a beard trimmer.
It's a beard trimmer.
I use a beard trimmer.
But it cuts really close.
It does a pretty good job, yeah.
I think from where I'm sitting, I'm very happy with your trim.
Well, one of our listeners says, what brand is the shaver you use and where did you get it? Now, are you talking to Landry, who got the inferior one? Or are you talking to old dad here, Nathan, who is happy, who is happy with what he's doing? I'm happy.
I think it's you. It's got to be you.
I think it's a Philips brand, and I'm about 99.9% sure I got it at Walmart for like $20-25.
That's about what I paid for the thing I used, but it's not.
You got yours.
Close.
You got yours, but you ordered yours from Ukraine, right?
I will say sometimes I give the dog a trim with it. may adversely affect its ability to cut my whiskers.
19 minutes after 7, 96.5 KECO's The Early Morning Show. You know what we didn't do Monday or Tuesday? Weekend movie review.
Thought of that last night.
What do you think we're going to do in the next segment?
More Deion Sanders?
American Hose and Supply. By the way, did you know Brock is thinking about using Deion at American Hose and Supply?
He better open up his checkbook.
Because let me tell you something, though. When Deion puts on that cowboy hat and he goes around to these farmers and checking on their hoses and offering hoses and supplies, you think Deion Sanders can't move a hose?
I think Deion Sanders could move anything.
Deion Sanders, American Hose and Supply.
I think he's moving that university.
Inside the Camrock building next to Fred's Steakhouse. Call 303-1123. Bob Maddox is the brains and the guts. Bob Maddox is both the brains and the guts at American Hose and Supply.
Nathan and Landry will keep talking on the early morning show right after this.
We do brakes, alignments, oil changes, filter services. If it's a fuel filter, air filter. We'll replace the front end parts on alignments, ball joints, tie rods. We don't do any engine work, but we do about everything else. Oil changes is something your car has to have done. There's many choices. We have a lot of repeats just because we take care of them. They come in, we get them out. They don't have to question, worry about if something was bad. Did you check it over? If they call and make an appointment, we get them in and out a little quicker. They can show up. If it happens to be the right spot, we can get them right in and out. If not, say it may be an hour or so, they'll leave it, come back, on their lunch break or whatever. We have a lot of those every day. L&R Tire, 1204 South Main, Elk City, Oklahoma. The home of Bridgestone Firestone Tires. At L&R Tire, we'll take good care of your vehicle.
Briley Baca is an investment advisor representative of and advisory services offered through Royal Fund Management, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Every dollar you save for retirement has a silent partner, and it's your crazy Uncle Sam. He's waiting with his hand out, ready to take a chunk of your IRA, your 401k, and even your Social Security if you're not careful. But here's the truth. You can fight back. With the right strategy, you can keep more of your hard-earned money in your pocket and out of Washington's. At Advanced Financial Strategies, we specialize in family wealth management, helping families in Western Oklahoma cut down on future tax bills, maximize income, and keep control of their financial future. Don't wait for the IRS to decide how much of your retirement you get to keep. Call me, Briley Baca, a certified financial planner professional here in Clinton, at 323-6800 or visit our website, retirewithbaca.com. Advanced Financial Strategies, your money, your future, your choice.
So there's a company out there that has a certain color. All the farmers and stuff think their oil has to be used in those certain color of tractors. And it's just not true. So here at Camrock, we have the same specification oil as the other brand, where people think that they have to use that for a certain color on their tractors and stuff like that. But we have the same oil specifications as they do. Works just as well, does the same thing, lubes it just the same. Price comparison is, it's not even a comparison. We have a better price than anybody around on that type of oil. I use it at our place. My son uses it for our colored tractors that we have, and a lot of other farmers use it too. It's the same oil, specifications are the same. It's kind of a myth where they think that it's got to be that certain type of oil for that color of tractor. Camrock is the name of the company. It's 2111 South Main, Elk City, south of Fred's Steakhouse. We have a better price than anybody around on that type of oil.
For over 100 years, Farm Credit of Oklahoma has proudly served our area's farmers and ranchers. So when it comes to ag lending, don't fret it, call Farm Credit. You'll never regret it.
24 minutes after 7, 96.5 KECO's The Early Morning Show. Do you know how to build wealth? I do. Slowly, consistently, and with discipline. That's how. Every time you get paid, set aside just a small amount of your paycheck, apply it to an investment fund, and you're going to like the results when you get ready to retire. Advanced Financial Strategies, Brian and Briley Baca. The office, a block and a half south of Homeland in Clinton. The website, retirewithbaca.com. Well, I don't want Landry's if his doesn't do a good job. So don't get Landry's trimmer. Whatever it is. Do you even know what yours is?
Now that you ask. I don't.
The one not
Black.
The one not to get is what we call it.
It's black. I can't remember.
Weekend Movie Review brought to you by me, Nathan, 96.5 KECO over the weekend. What did we watch Friday night? Okay, 2 weeks ago, we watched that John Candy documentary. And so let's watch a John Candy movie. That's something. And so we looked at Amazon Prime and found a movie called Delirious. John Candy, Emma Samms, one or two other people you might recognize. Gave it 30 minutes. It was awful.
Wait, what was the name of it?
Delirious. Do not watch Delirious. It was awful. So ended up not watching a movie. Then Saturday night, went to the kids. Hey, kids, what's a good movie? What do you want to watch? Let's get the kids invested in this. Yeah. So Sam picked out Avengers, Captain America, Winter Soldier.
See, I really like some of those Avengers movies.
And it wasn't bad. I give it a 5.5, 6. It was something.
I've seen that one maybe twice.
Or what'd you watch this weekend?
Friday night, I thought I was going to watch the Michael Keaton, Gina Davis movie Speechless because the internet told me it was available at a price I could afford, which is free. And so I went to the channel, I went to the streaming service, and what do you know? Not available at all. And so I'm left. I was confident that I was going to. I mean, part of the battle, Nathan, is just finding something to watch. And so when you think you found something, you feel pretty good about things. Because I think I've seen this movie before, but I think it was it may have been 15 years ago.
Oh, you think you have?
Maybe. And even whether I have or haven't, I was confident I would like it. I was very confident it was going to be very entertaining. And sure enough, couldn't find it. And so that's disappointing. So I'm left scrambling. I wound up just rewatching a Nate Bargatze special on, I can't remember if it was Prime Video or Netflix. I'd seen it once. It was a year old, and it was very funny because Nate Bargatze's funny. And I had just seen Nate Bargatze in person at the Paycom. And so there was some special relevance. And so it was good, and it was fine. It's an hour, because he always does an hour. And then, what are you looking around? Okay, Seinfeld, watch a Seinfeld, or a Frasier. And then Saturday night, I landed on Confessions of a Shopaholic. And if there's absolutely nothing else to watch, if you just need something on to divert your attention, if you want to watch a 5.5 movie.
Mm-hmm. That movie should have been better.
Wasn't terrible, but it should have been better. John Goodman is in it. John Lithgow is in it. Joan Cusack is in it, and they have very minor roles. Isla Fisher.
Isla. Is it Isla?
Well, the S is probably silent. I thought it was Isla. It may be Isla.
Yeah, she was a big deal for one or two movies.
She was the primary character, and then Hugh Dancy, her British love interest. And it's an absurd premise, and the movie was too long.
Yes.
Should have gotten somewhere fast, and it should have been much better, and it wasn't. Isla Fisher was in, Now You See Me?
Yeah.
At least the first one.
Yeah, 15 years ago, she was a big deal.
She was a big deal for a movie and a half, and it was a 5.5, and it was something to watch. Not great, not terrible.
She was a big deal about the same time Alice Eve was a big deal.
Alice Eve, who's that?
She was in the Chris Evans movie, or In One Night.
Oh, she's Australian?
Australian, yeah.
Is Isla Fisher Australian?
She's either British or Australian.
Suppressing an accent.
Yeah.
Well, you do what you have to do. In dinner theater.
They tried to take over, Landry. It was, it's just getting harder and harder to find movies to
Yesterday, watch. I was on YouTube. I watch things on YouTube. Podcasts and various things. And I came across something popped up that I wish I need to go back and watch. 1982. Billy Crystal hosted some type of show. Happy Time Fun Comedy Hour thing. 1982. I saw Billy Crystal for, that long. Looked very young. And it was a spoof. They were portraying Orson Welles. You know who Orson Welles is? Well, who do you think they got to do it? 1982. John Candy as Orson Welles. And I thought, that looks interesting. Billy Crystal and John Candy knew each other. 1982. And you know what? John Candy looked like Orson Welles. He was a big guy. And I thought, I need to go back and watch that. It
I
might
don't
be
know.
really funny.
You know how some people remind you of other people and you're
Yeah.
not sure why?
Yeah.
John Candy reminds me of our cousin Daniel, and I'm not really sure why.
Michael Bublé, same.
Yeah. Don't know why.
Don't really know why. Daniel doesn't sing a lick, as far as I know. Not Canadian.
And he's not
as
huge.
far as I know.
Not huge like John Candy was, but for something in the face. I don't know what.
Maybe
Facial
it's the
expressions.
time and the place and the space and the face.
It was really a place of grace is what it was. And you know what was amazing? How long until we get AI and Chat GPT just to coach ball teams? That's what I'm wondering.
A lot cheaper.
Maybe should they call plays? Or at least just have him be the offensive coordinator? Just have AI call the plays? Well, the computer analytics say we should run fullback dive here. Okay, coach, we're going to run fullback dive according to the AI offensive coordinator robot telling us what we ought to run. How about you now? Anybody got one of those milk house heaters from Atwood's? They're only they're $19.99 regularly, which is pretty inexpensive. But right now, just $16.99 at Atwood's Ranch and Home Goods. I got this information inside the Penny News that came out 7 days ago. It's already Wednesday. How do they do it? You want to go hunting? Boy, Atwood's has plenty. Hunting clothing, hunting weapons, hunting blinds, camouflage blinds. They got a tripod feeder there. Look at that. Atwood's Ranch and Home Goods. How long has it been since you've been to Atwood? Stop in today. Noble Outfitters. Get you a pair of men's heavy-duty pro gloves, usually $14.99 right now, just $12.99. They got a bunch of heaters. In fact, Sanford electric stove, usually $59, right now $49. Quartz tower heater, usually $69, right now $59. Quartz infrared cabinet heater, usually $99, right now $89. I call that savings. I call that significant savings. Atwood's Ranch and Home Goods, Elk City, Clinton, Woodward, Altus. Do we have football this week? Of course we do. On this Halloween week and this Halloween night, Elk City. Could get spooky. Spend your Halloween night with Elk City football as the Elks host Bridge Creek. Pre-game 6:15, kickoff about 7 o'clock. Cool 94 and BigElkTV.com. And I think I've got a piece of paper here to talk about this. Halloween night at Elk City Runnin' and Gunnin' Big Elk Stadium. Elementary and preschool kids in costume get in free. Elementary and preschool kids in costume get in free. Halftime trick or treat on the track. How about that? What else do we have on Halloween? How about some Merritt football? Crescent visits Merritt. I call that Merritt hosting Crescent. Halloween night, 7 o'clock kickoff, ParagonTV.com. Trunk or treat, Merritt versus Crescent during halftime of the game, north end zone of the stadium. Paid parking spot holders will have their trucks decorated and ready to hand out candy. That sounds fun. Children must be accompanied by an adult and return to their seats when halftime is over. They can't stay on the field. They got to return. So special Halloween festivities at the Friday night football games. Big Elk TV and Paragon TV. 7:32 coming up on 7:33. It is finally Wednesday, 96.5 KECO's The Early Morning Show. It's about 40 degrees, north winds howling, making it howling north winds, making it feel cooler than it is. We've got your weather breakdown coming up, and we're going to put a spotlight on Elk City, Oklahoma, see what's happening in Elk City in the next several days. And Jared Atha with your local award-winning news. You can also keep up with KECO and Paragon News on our website, KECOFM.com. Jared does a good job of posting news stories. Think of it as your digital newspaper, KECOFM.com. Text me, let me know. 225-9697 is the text line. Friday night football, Halloween night. Dress the kids up, get them into the Oak City game for free. How about that?
While you wait for the early morning show to return on KECO, please enjoy these complimentary copies of National Geographic.
So if your farmer need a hose built, you can come in, we'll build it. Oilfield customer and need us to come out and see you, we'll come out and see you and take an order or pick up a hose, build it, bring it back to you. Solves that problem. I'm Brock Kalk, and my company is American Hose and Supply. We sell all types of industrial hose and fittings, oilfield or agriculture. You needed a hose like yesterday. We will stop what we're doing, and if we got to go to our Oklahoma City shop and get it, we'll do that. And I've done that for a lot of my customers. The business I've done with the oilfield, they got to see your face. Whether it's weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever the customer prefers, that's what we're going to do. We sell all types of industrial hose and fittings. In the oil field, sometimes you get a call for a crazy, hey, can you get this? And you go find it for them. American Hose and Supply. Come by and see us at 2111 South Main, Elk City, Oklahoma, in Camrock Building next to Fred's.
Or call 303-1123.
Solves that problem.
Get the cotton out of the field, through the gin, and out on the market. You're in a race against the clock. Time is money. We know you're in a hurry and we want to help you get down the road. But we'll slow the gin down if that's what your cotton needs. Sometimes slowing down just a little bit means a better quality and better grades. Sometimes. Every field is different and we customize our process based on what your cotton needs. Now don't get me wrong. We want to serve as many customers as we can so we can make money. But if dropping the speed of the gin just a little is better for your cotton, we'll do it so you can make more money. Just ask Jimmy and Spencer Smith. They switched to Carson County Gin a couple of years ago, and they're still with us. Their cotton got a better grade, so it brought a better price. If you'll Google Carson County Gin, you'll find us. We're near White Deer, Texas, west of Pampa. Cleaner cotton means a better grade. We run our gin to get you the best grade possible.
The number one biggest thing that I hear was somebody who has kind of a wreck in their mouth, been waiting to get dental insurance, and I just haven't ever got dental insurance. You wait and wait and wait. You get dental insurance, but at that time, all of those problems that started out small have now become very large. You have the dental insurance, but yet it's going to cost you 10 times more out of pocket than what it would have if you would have came in before you had the insurance. Actually, more time and more money in the chair, or it ends up costing people teeth because then they're like, well, just pull it. If you do not have dental insurance, do not let that stop you from coming to the dentist, because I promise you it will cost you more time, money, or maybe even your teeth.
I'm Dr. Jamie Cameron, Southwest Dentistry and Cosmetics in Weatherford, catty corner to Walgreens. swdentalok.com,
where we treat you like family and do life-changing dentistry.
For those who don't know what they want, we show them around the showroom floor, we show them the pictures, and we show them different things that they can do, and that gets them started. While we're doing that, we get them to start talking about the people that the monument's for, and that helps us guide them to a better understanding of what they can do for people. Now, the ones that come in and they know what they want, sometimes they'll bring in sketches and have it all drawn out and everything, and we try to take that sketch and we try to show them, okay, we can do it this way, and show what's the most important thing down through the ages is going to be to them, and guide them that way. Sometimes I'll give them exactly what they want, show it to them exactly like they want, and show them how we would try to do it for them, and they'll end up with the one that we tried to do for them.
Willis Granite Products. WillisGranite.com.
If your computer won't go, call an ITL Pro. Innovative technology, 243-1559. Online at itlpros.com.
"22 minutes away from the top, 96.5 KECO's The Early Morning Show. Nathan and Not Landry and you and Sam, 225-9697 is the text line, 225-9697. This hour's forecast brought to you by Carter Electric, Curvin and Mary Orgain since 1950. Is it 50 or 52? It's one of those two. 225-2447. That's Carter Electric with an infrared scanner and a level 1 certified tech to keep you safe, detecting those hot spots, keeping those lights turned on. Here we go. Sunny on the upside. It's going to be sunny today, but it's going to be chilly. I love it. Mid-50s. So 56, we'll say north winds 20 to 30, gusting to near 40. What's the deal with the wind the last 2 days? Yesterday and today, I think our trees are going to be stripped before the leaves have a chance to turn. We had a bunch. I had to go sweep yesterday. The garage, because the garage door had been up, and we got this tree in our front yard, and blah, blah, blah. And so we got leaves falling all over my front porch, into the garage, on the front yard. They haven't even turned yet. Sunny, 56, but windy. North winds 20 to 30, gusting to near 40. Tonight, widespread frost. That's right. I said it. We're in a wind advisory today, a freeze watch tonight. Wind advisory today, freeze watch tonight, low of 32. Will it freeze? Will it hit 32? That's freezing. And then tomorrow morning, widespread frost. Otherwise sunny, 63. So today, 56. Tomorrow, 63. But we're going to be inching up, actually, towards the weekend and into next week, upper 60s. So be looking for that. But today, mid-50s and windy. Right now on the back porch, it's about 40 degrees. North winds way up there, 15 to 20 miles per hour, making it feel colder than 40. How about that? Sam Brewer is here to help us put a spotlight on Elk City, Oklahoma, find out what's happening in Elk City in the next several days, maybe a week or two or whatever. He is, who employs you? Where do you work, Sam?
Oh, I'm nomadic. I work everywhere. I work for the city of Elk City at the city of Elk City's Convention Center.
That's right, and that's why he's here, employed by the city of Elk City Convention Center, which is the hub of many of the events I've noticed.
Mm-hmm.
The events that take place in this area, a lot of them seem to take place at the Elk City Convention Center.
Mm-hmm.
How did it feel coming into work this morning? You said it was cold.
Oh, it was frosty. I tried to minimize as much time as I was outside so that way I wouldn't get that cold, but, I mean, my toes are frozen.
But, Sam, after 5 months of warm to hot, are you ready for this? Can you accept this?
I'm ready for it, but come January, I will be tired of it.
Well, yeah, but it's still October.
Yeah, so I'm ready.
Yeah, you are.
Bring it on.
All right, Sam, let's put a spotlight on Elk City. What's going on?
All right, big things. It's still Halloween week. Halloween hasn't happened yet, so there's still big Halloween events. So the day after Halloween, November 1st, this Saturday, November 1st, the Elk City High School is having their haunted barn once more. I believe this is the final time. 7 p.m. opens, closes at 11 p.m. It's at the Elk City Convention Center barn. So not the Elk City Convention Center, but the building behind that.
So it's already been going on at your place, right?
Yes, I think 2 days.
Or
2 nights.
Did you ever do anything like this when you were in high school?
Yes, last year.
Where was it last year?
It was at the Elk City Trail, you know, the hiking trail around the lake, the pond. Lake.
So that was your senior year.
Yes.
Now that you've graduated, they've moved it indoors.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that was because of the weather.
That was probably part of it.
Everything's easier inside.
Yes.
I've noticed that. So it's already begun, and it will continue for the final time. You know, this is interesting because Halloween's Friday, but they're going to keep it going Saturday after Halloween. So Saturday night, 7 o'clock, the Haunted Barn at the Elk City Convention Center complex. All right, what else?
Oh. You want me to keep going?
Yes.
Okay. October 29th, the United Methodist Church Fall Fun Night from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. 6 p.m. to 7:30
Oh, that's tonight. This is the 29th. That's right.
So not 6 a.m. because that would mean it would be already over.
Right.
6 p.m. tonight to 7:30 p.m. tonight. Also tonight, the First Baptist Church is having their fall festival from 6 p.m. tonight to 7:30 p.m. tonight. The
Right.
p.m. means tonight.
Right.
Also tonight, the Antioch Christian Church Fall Festival of Fun from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. tonight. Tonight, Antioch Christian Church Fall Festival of Fun, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's all the family fun events. Let's move on to the other.
Ah, I see. Because I've got the list in front of me, and they are split up into, quote, family fun events and then other.
All right, this morning, 7:30 a.m., the Chamber of Commerce Breakfast Club, Great Plains Regional Medical Center. 7:30 this morning, 14 minutes ago.
It just began.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys can hurry up and get to the hospital, get you a breakfast, meet with the chamber folks, and then get a checkup.
Yeah. Need a mammogram?
Mm-hmm.
October 31st, Halloween night. That's the Elk City Trick or Treat. That's the official night we're doing trick or treating.
Oh, so the city has declared Friday to be Halloween.
You know, I wonder if other cities do it. Do they declare, oh, we're going to do it on the 30th? Can they do that?
Well, you can declare anything you want, but there's no force of law behind it that I know of. Because, first of all, Halloween is not a holiday.
Well, we could enforce it.
Halloween is not any type of a federal holiday or government-recognized holiday. It's just a day that, historically, we've decided to call Halloween.
Well, it's on the calendar. That means it's official.
Right. That's true.
That means it's all good
No.
and whatnot. Yeah, no. It's on the calendar.
But just a reminder, in case you were wondering, this Friday night is Halloween.
The 31st.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what? Can I just pause right here? And if you've listened to the show any length of time around Halloween, one of my favorite gripes is sometimes you'll have municipalities come out. Oh, we're gonna do trick or treating instead of the 31st on Halloween. We're gonna do it the 30th, or we are. See, no municipality is ordained with the authority to tell people when to trick or treat.
John Halloween is.
You can technically do it whenever you want.
Yeah. I mean, you can go around to people's houses and ask.
Well, yeah, you can knock on a door this morning. Trick or treat, got any eggs? Trick or treat, got any bacon?
And you know what they have to give you?
We're doing Spotlight on Elk City. Sam Brewer is here from the Elk City Convention Center. Spotlight is brought to you by the Elk City Chamber of Commerce, City of Elk City Convention Center, Elk City Tourism. And I'm going to give it up and bow down once again to the crew stringing up Christmas lights in Ackley Park. So the Christmas light crew in Ackley Park working and working and working to get all the lights hung up by Black Friday, because that's when things open up in the park.
Mm-hmm.
So that crew is helping us bring you Spotlight on Elk City. All right, what else is going on, Sam?
All right, November 1st. That is Saturday, November 1st. The Balloon Festival and Carnival at the Elk City Elementary School, starting at 5 p.m. I'll circle back and give more information on that. November 2nd.
Okay.
The Elk City Christmas Open House. Elk City Christmas Open House.
That's this Sunday.
Yes.
Okay, Saturday's the 1st, so this Sunday the 2nd is the Christmas Open House.
The Elk City Christmas Open House.
Mm-hmm.
The house is open. The downtown district plus Elk City, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. I will circle back and get more information on that.
Oh, okay, so we got a couple of items with more information coming. All right, continue, sir.
And then November 1st and 2nd.
That's Saturday and Sunday.
Yes, both days. The Great Plains Cross Country Racing is coming to the Elk City Motocross Track. It's November 1st and November 2nd. I almost said Elk City first.
Elk City Motocross Track this weekend. Great Plains Cross Country Racing this weekend, Elk City Motocross Track. 96.5 KECO is the early morning show. All right, let's go back. You mentioned a couple of events that you had more information on.
All right, so the Balloon Festival. You're probably wondering, where do we get tickets? Because you need tickets to go to the Balloon Festival.
I'm wondering what the Balloon Festival is.
Well, it's a festival for balloons and carnival. So you're probably wondering where to get tickets. Well, you can go to Silver Lining Collective or the Elk City Elementary School in person.
Okay, this is the Balloon Festival. So that's this Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Balloon Festival and Carnival, Elk City Elementary School, 5 o'clock Saturday evening.
Mm-hmm.
Where do they get tickets?
Silver Lining Collective or Elk City Elementary School. You have to visit in person.
Oh, you can go to the school and get tickets.
Yes.
Okay, I see.
And it is at the Elk City Elementary School.
The event itself.
Yes.
It's this Saturday, 5 o'clock. All right, what was the other event that you had more info on?
Well, there's more.
Oh, there's more on this. I'm sorry. Pardon me.
So the day of the event is $25.
Mm-hmm.
So you can show up and pay $25. So the Elk City Girl Scouts, not the Boy Scouts, Elk City Girl Scouts will be hosting this event. Carnival opens at 5 p.m. Balloon rides at 5:30. That's 30 minutes after the carnival.
Okay.
And then the Elk City Christmas Open House. It's Elk City's Christmas Open House.
Yes.
1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Kick off the holiday season in Elk City. Shop early for your holiday gifts.
Okay, so these are businesses.
Yes.
These are downtown businesses plus the Elk City Retail District, right? Mm-hmm. Christmas Open House. This is something they've been doing for quite a while now, and it's usually early. Is it always the first? I want to say it really is always the first Sunday in November.
It's whenever they decide.
I could be wrong about that, but it's always early November, and they're doing it this Sunday. Because why wait? You don't want to wait till Black Friday.
Mm-mm.
Oh, no. You get it going, you get it rolling, you get it done, and there you have it. 96.5 KECO's The Early Morning Show. We've been putting a spotlight on Elk City this morning with Sam Brewer of the Elk City Convention Center. Are there any other events going on in the main hall? Anything else coming up on the horizon at the Elk City Convention Center that you can think of?
You know what? If there is, you can visit the Elk City Convention Center Facebook page. Is off the top of my head, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't run the events.
What was the last event you guys had?
I think it was the Cheyenne Arapaho Halloween event.
Ah.
I think that was the last one.
See, sometimes the convention center hosts events that are big public events.
Mm-hmm.
Other times, you guys host events that are private events.
Some big private events and some small private events.
That's true. And I suppose the facility is still for rent if people want to have Christmas parties and such.
I think so.
So contact the Elk City Convention Center.
I mean, you can.
Office hours, 9 to 5,
Yes.
Monday through Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know off the top of your head your phone number? I bet you never call the convention center.
I really
do you?
don't. You know what? You can look it up. If you Google Elk City Convention Center phone number, you can probably find it that way.
What are your thoughts on the OU football team this season? You're an OU fan. You've been to an OU game this season. What are your thoughts?
For the team, the offensive line could be playing better. I had high hopes for Mateer, especially after seeing him play against Michigan. He was playing really well, and then he broke his thumb.
Mm-hmm.
And then he started playing bad.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is it him or is it the coaches? I don't know. But I still am holding out hope for Mateer. Hopefully they don't can him after this year.
Mateer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, they won't can him.
Well, you never know.
They won't get anybody better
What
between
if they
now and
can
then.
Venables?
Well,
never know.
that's the question.
Yeah.
Are
So
they going to?
I'm holding out hope for the both of them. We got a rough lineup these next couple weeks. So, yeah.
Sam, you remember a guy named Jordan Kane. He was assisting with Elk City High School Band when you were in Elk City High School Band.
May have spoke to him a few times.
He is also a music producer, and he helped produce this album. It's a Christmas album, Percy D. Walker. Just everybody loves Percy.
Everyone loves him.
Been around a long time, a fixture, a staple in Western Oklahoma. It's a Hometown Christmas. That's the name of the album, Hometown Christmas. And Percy D. is going to be in concert December the 4th at the Susan Powell Fine Arts Auditorium in Elk City. The concert is free to attend. They will be taking donations for the United Fund. And tomorrow morning, Percy Walker is going to be in this room on this radio station in segment 1 talking about that concert and this album. And Sam Landry and I, after seeing that picture on the album, after seeing the album cover, because he's sitting in a chair in front of a fireplace. You got stockings hung by the chimney with care. You've got a Christmas tree in the background. Percy is sitting in that chair.
Very cozy scene.
With that sweater on. We have now named him Grandpa Christmas. Percy Walker is Grandpa Christmas. And he is singing these Christmas songs. Oh, Holy Night, Jingle Bell Rock, Winter Wonderland, Silver Bells, White Christmas, Silent Night, Frosty the Snowman, Hark the Herald Angels Sing, and Laughing Song. And Jordan Kane of the Backroads at 3 o'clock right here on KECO, he produced this album. We've got so many talented people who work here, and none of them are me.
You're saying you can't produce an album?
No.
Okay.
And you know, our new policy is we only hire people whose initials are JC. Jimmy Clark, Jordan Kane.
Nathan Brewer?
Well, it was a new policy.
Oh, okay.
As of about 4 years ago.
Okay, so they're not making you change your name?
In fact, the new guy's coming in today. His name's Julius Caesar. We got J.C. Watts coming in. We only hire people whose initials are J.C. Jordan Kane, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Backroads. And, of course, today at Ag at noon. High noon today with Jimmy Clark, the other J.C., on 96.5 KECO. What else? What else? Anything else? Are you ready for Thanksgiving? You ready for Halloween? You ready for Christmas? What's going on in your world?
I'm really enjoying the Burr months. September through December. Great lineup of those 4 months. Got the most important holidays. September, my birthday. October, Halloween. Thanksgiving, my favorite holiday. And then Christmas at the end.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is awesome.
Come on, son.
Low pressure, high entertainment. You eat and visit. And that's about it. You eat and visit. And that's about it.
You play spades if you're the Brewers.
Yeah, you do. when we get after it.
Oh, it's big fun.
Yeah,
on
we do.
Thanksgiving.
Sam Brewer, Elk City Convention Center. If people want this information, this list of events, a lot of Halloween stuff. So if you want to know all the Halloween stuff he talked about, where do they get this info?
You can visit the Elk City Chamber of Commerce Facebook page, or you can reach out and email me. I could email you it, but it'd be easier if you visited the Elk City Chamber of Commerce Facebook page.
Good morning, partly cloudy and 39. This is the Paragon Morning News. I'm Jared Atha. A probable cause affidavit reveals more details of the investigation that led to the arrest of an Elk City man last week. The court document outlines a timeline that began on October 6 when a cyber tip line report from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children flagged 4 images uploaded from a Google email linked to the suspect, 72-year-old Stephen Wayne Sparkman. Investigators obtained a search warrant to Google and on October 9th received records indicating the account contained 12 folders with more than 8,700 images and videos believed to be illegal. Detectives executed a search warrant on October 21st at a residence in the 1000 block of West 2nd Street, collecting evidence. 1 arrest was made. Sparkman was booked into the Beckham County Jail on complaints of computer violations, possession of child sexual abuse material, and possession of obscene material. His initial bond was set at $100,000. A court date is set for November 11th. Police say the case is being handled through the department's Internet Crimes Against Children efforts with the help from the Clinton Police Department. The city of Elk City brought a familiar crew to tackle overgrowth along Elk Creek. For the third year in a row, a herd of goats ate vegetation that's taken root in and beside the creek. Kept inside temporary fencing, the goats worked up and down the banks, munching grass, weeds, and even tree bark. Officials say they'll eat almost everything out there except cattails in the water and mud. Years ago, the city placed riprap rocks in the creek for erosion and flood control. Mowing around those rocks isn't possible, and hand cutting is risky. The goat plan solved the problem in past seasons, so the 4-legged lawn mowers were back on duty again this year. Southwestern Oklahoma State University took home 3 Davy Awards. That's judged by the Academy of Interactive and Visual Arts. Gold for the College Tour Swazoo, plus silvers for Department AI content calendars and the College Tour Discovering Swazoo. The PR and marketing team includes Dr. Boone Clemens, Reneith Sharmelia, Cynthia Penin Williams, Jesse Kwok, Kyle Wright, and Cody Roper. Acting President Dr. Janet Cunningham says the honors reflect authentic student storytelling and strong digital strategy. You can find more at swazoo.edu. In-state news looks like end-of-year testing for some Oklahoma students is back on. Oklahoma News Network's Eric Lygum has details.
New State School Superintendent Lindell Field says Oklahoma 3rd through 8th graders will be taking end-of-year standardized tests this year. Field sent an email yesterday instructing teachers to proceed as normal with the test. Former Superintendent Ryan Walters had ordered the test be canceled, something lawmakers say he didn't have the authority to do. As for the tests themselves, they'll focus on English language arts and math.
These stories and more on our Facebook page and website. Partly cloudy and 39 outside. This has been the Paragon Morning News. I'm Jared Atha.
In the land of Ford, October is really Trucktober, a time to challenge ourselves and help truck buyers. The stock is in, and our place is covered with over 100 pickup trucks. We even had to ship some over to Truck Island. They're all waiting for loving families to give them a good home. To meet the challenge of selling 100 trucks by the end of October, we're going to take big trades and make big deals. The Trucktober Challenge is on at Barbara Dyson Ford in Elk City, online at barbardysonford.net. Truck lovers, come and get them.
Killoffer Flooring Center, right on the corner, right on the price. Corner of 6th and Main, downtown Elk City, Oklahoma.
Gus TT Showbiz, 96.5 KECO. It's Nathan Brewer and Gus TT Showbiz in here. And Camrock, before you put up your tractor for the winter, get the maintenance done. Camrock helping you do it upright so that your tractor will run. When spring rolls around, you want it to work, so get maintenance done now. Camrock Supply, South Elk City will show you how. Camrock Supply for all your tractor maintenance. CamrockSupply.com. Camrock is next to Fred's Steakhouse. Sam, go.
I really wish I was good at coming up with nicknames. Like Sean Spencer. Like Gus TT Showbiz, I could never do that.
You know what helps doing that, though? Reading the Penny News. when the new one comes out tonight. Listen, the one I've got is the last one out, and it is about to be a collector's item. It's about to be, in about 6 or 8 more hours, it will be a collector's item because the next one comes out tonight. Be looking for it. Sam, great job this morning.
Happy to be here.
Are you going to stay warm today?
No.
Of course you're not. Fox News Exploring Energy Tradio at 10 today and Ag at noon. Back